GTA 6 could be the game that exposes almost every weakness in your TV, from washed-out nighttime streets and weak HDR to sluggish motion when you are driving across Vice City at high speed. However, buying the most expensive OLED or chasing the biggest refresh rate number does not automatically solve those problems, because one specification many buyers will focus on may matter far less than they expect. The first thing I would prioritize is contrast, because GTA 6 appears designed around exactly the kind of environments that can make a strong display look spectacular. Bright Florida-style daylight, darker interiors, neon signs, headlights, reflections, colorful streets, and scenes that combine intense highlights with deep shadows will all benefit from a television that can separate bright and dark areas cleanly. OLED has an obvious advantage here because every pixel controls its own light and can switch completely off whenever the image requires true black. That means headlights, illuminated signs, or reflections can appear against dark streets without the blooming you may notice on some LCD televisions, giving nighttime environments more depth and making the image feel more three-dimensional. Mini-LED takes a different approach because while it cannot match OLED at the individual pixel level, a strong Mini-LED television can produce much higher brightness and may therefore be the better choice if you normally play during the day in a bright living room. If sunlight is constantly competing with the screen, that additional brightness can matter more than perfect black levels. HDR performance is equally important, and this is where simply comparing peak brightness numbers can become misleading. A good HDR television needs strong highlights, convincing contrast, rich color, and enough control to keep sunlight, explosions, bright skies, and reflections from looking flat or washed out. Gaming performance also deserves attention, especially low input lag and VRR. When you turn a car quickly, aim, or react during a fast sequence, you want the television to respond immediately, while variable refresh rate can help compatible consoles and games look smoother when the frame rate changes. If you are planning a TV upgrade for GTA 6, I have put links in the description to some of the best TVs I would consider for this game, so check the current prices because discounts can completely change which model offers the best value. Refresh rate is where I would be especially careful, because although a good 120Hz television is an excellent long-term gaming purchase, I would not choose a new TV simply because you assume GTA 6 will run at 120 frames per second. Until Rockstar confirms the actual graphics and performance modes, there is no reason to build the entire purchase around that one specification. Screen size could actually create a much more obvious upgrade. GTA 6 is a huge open-world game, and if your viewing distance allows it, moving from 55 to 65 inches or from 65 to 75 inches could make driving through the city and exploring the world feel considerably more immersive than chasing small differences between two already capable gaming televisions. That brings us back to the specification many buyers may overvalue. I would absolutely prefer a good 120Hz television if I were buying a new gaming TV today, but I would never sacrifice excellent contrast, HDR performance, low input lag, or a larger screen just to get 144Hz or an even bigger number on the box. The best TV for GTA 6 will not necessarily have the most impressive specification sheet. It will be the television that gives Vice City strong contrast, powerful HDR, responsive controls, and enough screen size to make the world feel genuinely immersive. I have included links in the description to some of the best TVs I would recommend for GTA 6, so check today's prices, availability, and buyer reviews before deciding which one fits your setup.